Definitely wanted to ask in the spirit of the holiday, Coach, what are you most thankful for?
Oh, wow. Family, friends, loved ones, more so than anything else. Just this really is a time to be thankful and really do appreciate the opportunities that we have.
How much football do you watch on a day like today?
As little as possible, in all honesty. Once we get done with practice and go through the practice tape real quick, really just want to go home and settle in with everybody. It's kind of, it really is kind of a chance to get away. Although, I was asked the other day, the 2015 opportunity to play on Thursday I thought was really a cool thing, though.
Not to pivot so harshly, but any concern about Taylor Moton?
No, no concern. Again, just feeling really good about what the guys are doing, what they're doing when they're limited participation. And again, just as long as guys are getting their reps, the stuff that we have set up for them, that's probably the most important thing, more so than anything else. This time of year, it's really, I think it's really about getting the X's and O's down as it is about the whole physical activity of it. I mean, if he was a first or second year player, I'd be concerned because you're missing some very valuable reps. But as a veteran guy, got to establish himself, getting the mental reps, I think is a little bit more important, especially this time of season.
Off that, having Greg Little out again today after all the stuff he's gone through this season, just, not having him able to play, what is that like?
It's tough because, the progress he makes is visible on tape. When you watch him on tape, you see him making the progress, doing the things that you saw on tape from his college days. He's an athletic, physical guy that moves very well, with good quickness, good footwork. But when you miss out like this, it sets you back. The nice thing is he's a smart young man. He understands the game. He knows the game. So picking back up the mental aspect is not as bad. It's just, again, getting the physical reps, and you guys have heard me say, we believe it's around 5,000 reps before you really feel comfortable with things. So, it's just a little bit of a setback.
Norv talked a little bit about DJ coming from college. Essentially, the game plan there was get him the ball in space no matter what. But here, there's a lot more precision involved. How have you seen his growth there specifically?
It's been exactly that. When you watch the way his route running has improved compared to last year, and he's by no means a finished product, but what he is he's an improved product in terms of his route running, understanding why we do the things, why you have to stem a route a certain way, why you have to make a cut at a certain depth, why your width and your split is important. All those little detail things that, and a lot of times in college guys don't really pay attention to, then they get here, their first year and they got no idea why. I think DJ's done the best job in terms of trying to understand the why. I think that's what's really helped him a lot because he gets it when you listen to him talk about what he's doing out there. So that's probably one of the really good things that you've seen in terms of his growth. And that's what we want to try and make sure our players understand the why. It's not just go out and do it, but we want to make sure they understand there's reasons behind we ask you to do certain things, we ask you to use certain techniques because there's an underlying reason for it, and you have to understand why before you go out and do things.
This might be difficult to do off the top, and I can follow up later, but is there a specific play where you see it on tape and you think, okay, yes, he put that together?
Well, a lot of it has to do with putting the whole thing together in terms of, okay, this is the kind of split he gets. This is the kind of release he's getting based on the player he's playing against. This is the kind of stem in his release that you're looking for. And then the accuracy in which he sticks his foot in the ground and makes his cut or his break to the ball. I mean, without getting into the detail that I don't want to share, you see those things. And that's when you see that, hey, he's making progress. And you saw the same thing with Curtis a year ago, as he started to develop and grow as well. I mean, he missed a lot of time his rookie year, but you saw the same type of jump from his rookie year to his second year that we're seeing with DJ, and even more so. And it's just it's very gratifying to see players grow.
Looks like Ross is trending towards coming back this week. We've talked a lot about his impact, but just how exciting is it to have him likely back?
Well, I think it's really cool because it helps to open up the playbook on the defensive side with a veteran guy that that gets it right away. I mean, he's such a sharp player, smart player. And really, the one thing that's really been good is he's had an opportunity to really work at one spot. With a healthy Dante, with a healthy JB, and you stick Ross into the mix with those three corners as a group, you feel really good about what they're doing.
Because the pass rush and the secondary must play in such complement, having a consistent guy like that back, even with all the inconsistency up front now with the injuries, must be, I would imagine, a little bit helpful.
It is a lot helpful, mostly because of his communication skills too. Javian's done a great job for us when he's had to be the guy, and really appreciate it. But he's not as seasoned as a Ross Cockrell, and you know, Javian will grow into the role and continue to be a part of what we do. But an experienced guy on the field, especially at that position, really helps in it, and I think it helps settle a lot of the other things down. You know, because you don't have to be as concerned about certain things that you want to do. Certain game planning issues seem to evaporate when you have a veteran guy in that position.